doing today? My name is Melissa Daggett. If you're watching it from YouTube channel, the name of my new channel is Three-Way Fit. I also have my own personal channel that's called Loving Who You Are. So today's topic is actually going to be a bonus video for my energy course that I'm finishing up for my website. I have a whole course on energy. You know, your energy introduces you before you walk into a room. And there are 4 key areas of energy I talk about in that course. But today I'm actually going to talk about something a little different. It's a little esoteric, and but I think some of you will like it. Some of you free spirits out there will really like it. I was just thinking yesterday about the 4 elements and how we need all the 4 elements in our life to live, but how they can be related to our spirit energy. So there's 4 key areas I talk about in my course on energy, and they are physical energy, mental or emotional energy, spirit or soul energy, and relational energy. So today we're going to focus on that 3rd area, the spirit and soul energy, and talk about the 4 elements that God made and how our personalities can reflect each of them and how we need each of them in our lives. So the 4 elements are fire, water, air, and earth. Not in any particular order. So I think actually I'll start with earth, then I'll move to air, then water, and then fire. How's that? Okay. So earth, this is what keeps us grounded. You know, when our feet are on the earth, we're grounded. This can be, some of you's personality more naturally is grounded. And if you're told that you're grounded a lot, that's probably your personality. Some people will call you a rock. But we all need groundedness. And this tends to be the one maybe I'm not as much, because I tend to be more fire and water. And so I need more air, and I need more people in my life that are airy. I'll explain what that is in a minute. And I need people who are grounded. And my late husband was very grounded, and I loved that about him. So he said, you know, I keep my feet on the ground so you can fly. So we had a joke about that. But honestly, you know, I've learned more groundedness and become more of that as I've gotten older and learned how important that is. A lot of people who are grounded they like routine. They don't like a lot of change. Not always, though. There are some hippies who are very grounded, meaning they're earthy people. I have a kind of that side to me that is more earthy. Maybe you're more sensual, more in touch with the human element of things. That can be earth too. So find ways to not just become more grounded, but to get more in touch maybe with your body, your self-awareness, your awareness of what's going on around you. These are all good things of earth. Okay, next, let's talk about water. Water flows. These are people that go with the flow, usually of life. You know, they usually don't get upset easily, and they're usually pretty easy to get along with. They flow. Water can be very calm, but it can also be turbulent at times. But water is something we all need, right? We need water to live. We can go longer without food than we can water. So what would water represent in your life? Maybe water is something that you need more of to grow. You know, we water our plants and our flowers. We water our gardens to keep them green. So if you feel like you're parched or you're dry, maybe you're missing water in your life. And I don't mean literally. I mean, maybe you haven't been watering your soul or watering your spirit or watering your mind. You haven't been taking good self-care. And so you feel very dry and maybe even almost dead at times, like you're just going through the motions, but you need to nourish yourself more. You need to maybe take better care of your health. It could represent many things, but water makes us flow. Water gives us what we need to, you know, it's a cleansing agent too. Water cleanses us. So maybe you've got a lot of junk in your mind or in your soul or your spirit, and you just need to cleanse it and get a cleansing and a detox. I have a whole relationship. I talk about detoxing relationships too. So water is something we all need to be balanced and to live healthy. Next, we need air to breathe, right? We all need air. If we stop breathing, we're dead. So we need air. Air is like a necessity. So how would this be representative in life? I was thinking about this, and I think air is where you literally, it's also a detoxing thing where you breathe. I recently learned about these deep breathing techniques, which I sort of knew from being pregnant, you know, being a mom. We learned how to deep breathe. I know about deep breathing from being a singer as well. People who practice yoga know about deep breathing, but a lot of times we don't practice it every day. You know, we all breathe obviously every day, but the deep breathing techniques that I just recently was studying, he said they really get rid of the toxins in your body. So not only would I suggest practicing literal deep breathing every day, maybe meditation, but also breathing to me, air to me represents really taking time to be by yourself and just to cleanse everything out and to see what you can free up. You know, maybe you're not breathing in life and you're always stressed out and you're always tense and you're always holding things in and you just need to let it out. That's what breathing can be as well, the cleansing type of breath. Okay, and lastly, I want to talk about fire. That one's more difficult to really define to people, but I definitely lean toward the fiery personality. You know, fire is several things. Fire, it heats things up, it lights things up, it gives energy, right? Fire is intense. We can only handle so much. Some of us can handle more than others. Some of us like to get close to the fire. But what fire really does too is it refines us. And I think of fire, the metaphor in life would be like anything that challenges you or pushes you. I'm kind of a passionate person, and that's what fire is too. And a lot of people become passionate because of the suffering they go through. They go through a lot of fire in life, a lot of so-called fires of suffering, and fires painful, right? And they go through pain and they come out just strong and refined and beautiful. So fire, it's interesting when you study diamonds, and what makes them so brilliant is they're put through the fire. And the hotter the heat, the more refined they come out, the more brilliant they come out. And as they go through the fire, the dross is removed. All of the impurities are removed, and they come out this beautiful thing. So don't shy away from challenges in your life. In fact, I would encourage you, and I want to give you a challenge, to seek a new challenge during this time that we're in quarantine, a new way to push yourself, a new way to grow. Because I promise you, when you push yourself and put yourself through the fire, you're going to come out more brilliant, more dimensional. It's a really beautiful thing. Fire is what really, you can be with a lot of earthy people, and fiery people are attracted to each other because the earthy people are more grounded, but the fiery people, they bring the excitement to life, right? They bring the energy. It's like an intensity. So we need all of it at different times. You know, we need all of these elements. So maybe if you're a journaler, get out a journal today and write down those 4 elements and see how you can grow in each of the 4 elements in your personality to be more balanced. Make sure that you have plenty of water every day, that you're watering your soul, watering your mind, watering your body. Make sure you're breathing every day and you're not taking things too personally, too seriously, but you're letting it out, letting the toxins out. And then make sure that you're grounded and that, you know, you're not just like in the head in the clouds all the time in the air, but like I can be sometimes, but that you're grounded and you keep a routine and you are in touch with humanity and in touch with yourself. And then lastly, the fire, make sure that you're challenging and pushing yourself to grow every day. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I tried to be creative and say something that not everybody else is saying. So this was all my material. And if you enjoyed it and you're on YouTube, click the subscribe button if you want to subscribe to my channel. Click the thumbs up if you liked it, and click the bell if you want to get future notifications. If you're just on Facebook, I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you later. Have a great weekend.